up, stay brave. For the people, by the people, we built this joint. All facts, no filter, always on point, speaking truth to power. We done playing by the rules, taking back what's ours. Fuck 40 acres and a mule. Yo. This is America. This is America. This is America. This is America. This is America, land of the free, home of the slave. My people never scared.
Due to increasing censorship across social media and state media, the FTP podcast will pause discussion of topics related to Israel and/or the Jewish community for the time being. This decision has been made to protect the platform and keep its content unfiltered. The podcast will address these topics again when censorship is no longer a factor.
And now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
This is Don Juan Daquan Johnson reporting live from the FTP newsroom. The FTP podcast has once again come under fire for telling the truth about white people. In response to what they describe as the latest violation of their First Amendment rights, FTP is pivoting to the FTP network, for the people, by the people, giving power back to the people. The FTP network will serve as the new home for the FTP podcast, Knick Knack After Dark, Court of No Appeals, the Bitch Happens podcast, and more. For updates on the FTP network and the latest news in politics and pop culture from the Black perspective, watch the FTP podcast Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific and 8 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays, 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern on YouTube at For the People Podcast Show. Here at FTP Network, we say the quiet part out loud so you don't have to.
Are you exhausted from constantly moving the goalposts? Is your energy crashing like the economy? Introducing Red Bullshit, the only energy drink endorsed by RFK Jr. This crisp, refreshing, fentanyl-flavored energy drink will have you more hopped up and wired than Pete Hegseth on a Monday morning after a weekend-long bender. It's practically meth in a can. Whether you're storming the Capitol or storming out of a Starbucks, Red Bullshit keeps you wired, not woke. Made with 1,000 milligrams of caffeine and an ingredient we can't legally tell you about. The great taste of rage with 0 calories and accountability. Red Bullshit energy drink. Hydrate your hate.
Arrogant racist, yeah. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. Arrogant racist, yeah. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. Say it again, y'all. Arrogant racist, look out. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. From DEI to DUI, the DOD is DIY. Israel first, America last. Now Iran is on that ass. Wanna pull out, but the condom broke. Won't run through homeless, don't want the smoke. Drop bombs over Baghdad. You're ready to go, getting screwed on the daily. You a GI ho, Benny's hiding peak. You on your own, Iran got that fire, bitch. The heat is on. Arrogant racist, yeah. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. Arrogant racist, yeah. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one. Say it again, y'all. Arrogant racist, look out. Who are they good for? Absolutely no one.
Shut the pole, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Hey, you can hear me, Trey?
Yeah, can you hear me?
A little bit. Can't hear you, Chris.
Yeah, I can hear you, Chris.
As usual, can you
There
hear
you
me
are.
now?
We hear you. We hear you.
Hey guys, welcome to For the People podcast. I am your host, Vision X, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. Joined by our veteran queen of judges herself, Miss Nikki,
Hey, everybody, welcome back.
and our architect Trey,
What's cracking, y'all?
and also, even though he's never on camera, but also say hello to our master of engineering, Jason. So you will see him in the chats. He do be doing messages in the chat, so please make sure to say hello to him as well. Is our current team. I'm going to go say hello to everybody in the chats right now, and we're going to be starting a little bit slower today because for some reason the Instagram thing just clicked out everything. So I got to re-upload some of those videos. TDG, nice to see you. K is my name. David G. Who else? The Cosmic Blue Autistic Blue Skyline. Germany 2263. The host. And T Coop, good to see you. Kimberly Leslie. She says, I'm so thanks for marking this. She said, hi guys, I'm so excited to be here with y'all. It's getting so crazy. I just need you guys to put all in perspective for me. Love you guys. And Nikki, I actually checked a bitch at work today. Loved it. Okay. And S. Dupree.
Your sound went out.
Sound went out.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Yes. Not too long ago in regards to this white phosphorus that's been dropped on people. Children.
Your sound keep going in and out.
It does?
Yeah.
Let's try this again. 1 second. Sorry about that.
They hating early in the morning.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Any sound issues? Anything going in and out or anything?
No, you're clear now.
Okay, maybe that's what needed to happen. So there was a lot of stuff that was going on, and we're not going to have the race draft today because we have a lot to discuss. But one thing I wanted to talk about is our health, right? And Godfrey and Tiffany Haddish, they was on their podcast. I guess it's called Africa 54 or something like that, something with 54. And it was really good. And I wanted us to talk about it because I think that we also need to start focusing on our health. You know, FTP is evolving. So we know that y'all like us getting into the race and politics, but also I'm also very focused on health. Nikki's focused on wellness and stuff, positivity. So we want to get some of that stuff in here rolling as well because we need that. We really do. And I want y'all to see this first video. And I think it's a good thing to just, talk about this because as our community, we need to ensure that we're eating healthy food. So take a look. We'll be right back.
Black neighborhoods on purpose. Yep. And that's why they'll put in those little bodegas with the liquor and the smoking. And we don't have, black neighborhoods don't have a Whole Foods or a big grocery store because they keep them. Man.
Oh, no, before you say that,
got the big grocery store, but they redline the food. The quality of food you get is different than what the quality is at the Ralph's food. Just more.
It's sick.
It's starving us.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm like, if you starve a person the right way, where they eating stuff that's coming out of a paper, plastic bag and stuff, and you eating a chemically processed food, now you got the chemicals attacking your brain. If it's attacking your brain, it's attacking your ability to process information, to properly think, to deal with your emotions. Now you committing crimes that you don't even know why. Why are my relationships so toxic. Why do I have to have alcohol so that I can walk outside the house? Like, and it's because it's a war going on here. People don't.
And we talk
It's spirit warfare, and the devil always comes through the food first. Every time the devil ever attacked was through food. Every single time. Even when he came for Jesus, he came to him when he was on his, he fasting out there. Like, first he offered him all this food. Look, I got food, wine, water, all this stuff you can eat. What you want? You want this? Jesus said, no. He's like, I'll make you king of all this land, all this whatever. And he said, no, I'm good, player. I'm good. And it's like, but the average man, when you starving, you see that food, you go for it, and then there you go, hurting a bunch of other people. There you go, destroying your body, which in turn you'll destroy others. So,
hey, and I'll tell you this, because I didn't even realize sometimes when you're living in it, being born and raised in Crenshaw.
And then I want to take a look at this. So also in addition to that, everything, you can't eat red meat, you can't eat chicken now, you can't eat these leaves. You can't eat candy. You can't do this. Even the water is bad. Now, we do know that this has been proven that there is microplastics in a lot of stuff, especially our water. That's why I tell people, be careful when you're drinking out of water bottles or drinking out of, like if you go to warm up your food in the microwave, be careful with that as well, because also that puts those microplastics in there. Be careful of just like wearing, even in the shower. I found out this recently, the plastic lining in the shower curtains. You got to be careful about that as well. So I'm going to read some of these off to you real quick, and then we're going to talk about it. So bottled water contains up to 240,000 microplastic particles per liter. Quit plastic bottles, and it's really good. It's easy to quit that because you can just get glass. Reduce microplastics in your blood up to 93%. Go to the sauna regularly. This is something I'm actually going to do today. Didn't even know this, but this was something that was really interesting. And you know what? Also, if you ever get out of the sauna, you do feel healthy and stuff. Healthier, I would say it's more relaxed. Polyester gym clothes can shed 700 microfibers per wash. While you're sweating in them, those fibers are absorbing through your skin. Ditch the polyester. So I'm going to definitely be checking out some. I think I threw away some. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Damn, not polyester.
And another one is avoid PTFE, forever chemicals, coated nonstick pans. We've always been knowing about this. Even with my air fryer, I use that air fryer all the time. But now that I heard they got glass air fryers, and I've been seeing them on social media, and people have been using them. So I think I'm gonna have to, and this one's getting kind of rusty, or not rusty, but you can kind of see like wear and tear. And I'm trying to avoid as much things as possible. So go to stainless steel. Remove up to 99% of microplastics from tap water, which are filters. So filters with reverse osmosis. Plastic food containers, I just spoke about this. Leach microplastics directly into your food. Microwaving in plastic releases up to 4 million microplastic particles. Switch to glass. Eat your fiber. High fiber foods bind to microplastics in your gut and carry them out. And then also, one plastic tea bag releases 11 billion microplastic particles in your cup. One plastic tea bag releases 11 billion microplastics in your cup. Choose loose leaf. So this is what loose leaf is. I think you got to probably go to your local farmer's market to try to find those. But I'm to this whole health conscious thing now, because I said you can't eat shit now. And we spoke about this many of times. And I was glad that they said something, because he was like, oh, when you go down to the white area or to the affluent area, they got the better stores. It's Whole Foods. I went to Sprouts yesterday. When I tell you Sprouts was clean and the food had all the labels on it, and then you had number 9, and if this one was organic or if it was not organic, or if it was, they had everything labeled. Everything was look fresh. And I'm sitting here looking like, you can't do that going to Smart and Final. You can't do that going to Publix.
Nope.
You can't do that going to Hen House in Kansas and Missouri. You don't see that. And this is what gets me, is just like, I think they are literally trying to kill us. Even with the COVID vaccine, the whole thing that's going on, there's the whole mess going on with the COVID vaccine now. How they gave it to you for free and they got this spike in it, and it's been messing people up. And everybody I know that took it, they got sicker from the vaccine than they got sick from the actual virus. I mean, I want us to start taking care of our health. That's something that I think that we need to start doing. It's something that's really important to us. And as Black people, with all this diabetes and Alzheimer's and dementia and sickle cell, we got to take care of ourselves. Audience and Nikki and Trey, what do you think?
First of all, not only is there like microplastics and bullshit in the food, do you guys remember this wasn't even long ago, it might have been like a year ago, like where all like the restaurants had to post on their door like their a lot of their not even the food, but just like being in that facility, there are cancer causing chemicals. And they were able to just take that off their doors, particularly Starbucks. I used to see this at Starbucks like literally right on the door, like going into here, you will come across chemicals that could cause cancer, blah 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 blah. They were able to take that off their doors. So like shit just got wild out of nowhere. I mean, it's always been wild because in foods, they also have it's been proven that they've put things in food that attack melanin. So
Hmm.
not only is it like they're fucking with the food, and then they put these low budget grocery stores in the black communities, it's all already into the food. Even if you go to like a Ralph's or a Whole Food in another area, there are things in the food that are specifically attacking melanin. So
Yeah.
like if you are a black person or a dark skin colored person, the chemicals in the food are attacking your particular cells because of that, which is crazy to me.
At this point, we just need to be starving and naked. Like at this point, because there's
Listen,
nothing else. There's nothing else. There's nothing else left at this point to just be starving and naked. Because and I was thinking about this just last night. It's like, and I get it. We already know it's set up. Going back to Tiffany Haddish right quick. Right message, wrong message. I can't take her anymore. But I want niggas to please know that not everything is the devil. Okay, let's be clear about that. Some shit is just racism. If you mean by devil you mean white people, then yeah, let's go with that. But not everything is the devil. Okay, we don't have to bring religion into everything. Okay,
right?
it's systematic. It's racism. It's systematic oppression that this shit is. Okay, it's not the devil. It's not suppress Jesus. It's just evil ass white people and corporations that are trying to kill black people. Not everything that goes wrong in your life is the fucking devil, okay? Because sometimes you niggas are the devil. Okay? Like let's keep it a fucking blunt. Sometimes y'all are the fucking devil. Not everything is the enemy against you, it's the enemy against everybody. We already know that. We know why they put fast food in our neighborhoods versus suburban neighborhoods. We know why they give us low quality food versus when you go to the suburbs. We know that. What I want my people to understand is be healthy as best you can, okay? You have to do something within your constraints, okay? If you're a mother with $20, you can't go to fucking Whole Foods and buy $18 peanut butter and then you can't get the bread and the fucking jelly, okay? Do what you can. If you have to go to Walmart, if you have to go to these stores, because everything is got a Republican hand in it at this point. If we boycotted every fucking thing that white people and Republicans had their hands on, we wouldn't have shit left. We wouldn't. We wouldn't be able to drink that. We wouldn't be eating. I know people don't like Amazon. I know people don't like this, but we as a society have to do what we can with what. If you live in an area where you have access to farmers markets and farm fresh things, then by all means you should partake in that, providing that you can afford it. But do not feel bad if you have to shop at Walmart, if you have to shop at, God forbid, Target, if you live in a rural area and that's the only place you can get to. Boycott how you can. Buy the basics. Anything else, try to go someplace else. But don't let somebody else make you feel bad about doing what you have to do for your family with what you have, because that's all you can do. If you can make a difference, do it the way you can. Everybody can't boycott the same. Just like people get on here and be like, oh, shop black owned business. Okay, quit your fucking job right now. Get an LLC. Go down there to the people's bank. Tell them you want to start up a black owned business and let's see how far you get. You're typing this shit to me and other people while you're on a Samsung and a fucking iPhone. Are they black owned? No. Is the fucking MacBook, Windows, Dell, HP that you typing shit on and you do your work on every day, is it black owned? No. Is the fucking mattress you sleep on every night black owned? No. So until it is, kindly shut the fuck up. Everybody got to do what they can do. Instead of talking to everyday people and telling everyday people, well, don't shop at the Asians, don't shop here, don't shop there, when there's no black place there. If a black woman opens up a fucking health spa in Atlanta and I live in North Carolina, what the fuck you want me to do? Can't get there. We all can't travel to fucking Atlanta, aka the nigga Mecca, and do some shit. Okay, so until we can, instead of talking to the everyday person about what they should and shouldn't be doing, why don't you go to Tyler Perry and tell him, hey nigga, you got a big ass studio. Why don't you hire some fucking black people? Why don't you put some actual writers in the room? Why don't you put money back into the community? Y'all ain't have shit to say when he offered them TSA workers $1,000 in gift cards, and then when they got their job back, asked for the money back. Y'all ain't talking about that shit.
Wait,
go
he asked
to
for money
Black
back?
Hollywood. Yes, go to Black Hollywood and tell them niggas with the money to come build banks, come build convenience stores, come build grocery stores. Don't talk to everyday ass black people telling them that they should start a fucking business when you ain't starting a goddamn business. Where's your business? Before you tell me where not to shop, give me the name of your fucking store and the website so I can go order some shit. You don't like black women buying wigs and weaves from Asians. Okay, find me a black woman that's making wigs that ain't selling them for $600 fucking because I can't afford that.
Right.
If you want black business, stop being a black business and pricing out your community because you want white dollars. Stop getting in the comment sections and telling people what they should do when you on a motherfucking iPhone. You telling me to buy black-owned shit and you on a motherfucking iPhone. Try it the fuck again. And I will fact check that, but I think he did because I saw Dominique Morning did a video where he was low-key trying to ask for the gift because it was gift cards, it wasn't cash. So I guess he was trying to get it back. I don't know. But I wouldn't put that allegedly. Let me say allegedly because I don't need you to come after me. Because let me tell you, my net worth is wigs. So unless you want a good lace front, I can't fucking help you. Allegedly, he was getting the money back. But the point of the matter is, go to Black Hollywood. Go ask Nelly with his shucking and jiving ass to put some country grammar money in the goddamn neighborhood. Why don't you tell Snoop, since he took his motherfucking long ass up there and shuck and jive for Donald Trump, talking about he was doing it for the community, where's the money? Go ask Ice Cube to give us some of that platinum plan money that he was talking about. Y'all ain't doing that shit, but you want to come to everybody in the comment section and tell them and shame them. Oh, you're going to Walmart. Yes, bitch. If I got $50 for the fucking week and this is where I can afford to shop, do I know that? Do they know it's unhealthy? Yes, but this is what you got to do with what you have. And it's designed that way. And if you know it's designed that way from the white community, then why the fuck are you blaming the black community for having to partake in this shit? It is what the fuck. You don't like the fact that it's the fucking Church's Chicken or Popeyes on every motherfucking corner? Then get your ass up and go build the fucking business and see how easy it is. It's so quick to tell other black people, nigga to nigga, go get an LLC and do what with it? That's just like you niggas saying, oh, if you didn't go to the club, you could get a passport. Okay, bitch, now I spent $200 on the passport, but my broke ass still can't go catch a motherfucking flight. So now I'm mad as fuck looking at a passport I can't use. Now what? I could have been shaking my ass in the club having a good old-fashioned time, living my motherfucking life, but no, I took your advice and bought a passport I can't fucking use. This is what I'm saying. Everybody can fucking get it. So everybody out there, boycott how you can, boycott where you can. You can only do the best with what the fuck you got. When you come up with a lot of money and you come up with some serious money and you can buy nothing but organic food, take your ass in there and buy organic food. But guess what? Whole Foods is owned by a cracker. So now what? Now you're going to say, oh, don't shop at Whole Foods? Okay, so find us a black place that in every fucking neighborhood, on every facet fucking corner of the earth that sells it. It's easier said than done. Take your gripes up with the niggas with the money. Not the broke people in the goddamn comment. We literally live in good times in real time. And you are here telling people, oh, start a business. Fuck you. Nigga, it's James in Florida in this bitch. In real motherfucking time. And you right here telling somebody to start a goddamn business. You looking at 3 people that started a business and still got to fucking work and hustle to get this shit done.
That part.
I'm not even working right now. So all I'm doing is fucking FTP to get this shit done. I'm looking for a job still in this fucking economy. So I don't want to hear nobody telling me, oh, don't shop here, don't shop there, you shouldn't do this. Then I tell you what, cash app a bitch some money and tell me where to shop, okay? You want me to go to Whole Foods? Run me the Whole Foods money. I'll pay for the lift.
Yeah.
Run me the Whole Foods money. Run me the organic money. Not everybody can live. We have Jamie. She can grow her own fruits and vegetables. Not everybody can do that. This ain't the fucking movies, okay? You can't plant a seed by Act 1, and by the time the credits roll, it's the motherfucking harvest. That ain't how this shit is working, okay? So I need y'all, when y'all in the comments, you in the words of Deontay Cow, use the cabeza, do the knowledge, do the fucking knowledge, and pay attention to what the fuck you saying. Don't tell me no more to buy black owned from a motherfucking iPhone. Don't tell me. When you got a phone that a nigga created and a nigga is selling, yeah, we created technically. But if you got a phone from a black owned business, that's the equivalent of iPhone, then you can tell me what the fuck to do. Until then, kindly shut the fuck up. That's what I got.
Amen. And Trey, is there any comments to read from the comment section before we go on to the next topic?
There's one that I wanted to read from TGG. COVID absolutely ravages the body, especially Black people who have so many morbid health risks. COVID wiped through my family and friends in Alabama, a red state where the shot was frowned upon. What do y'all think about that? Like, what do you guys think about like vaccines?
Well, you do know that there's a new tick outbreak that's happening currently.
Tick?
Yes. Actually, I got the video. It's a new tick that's it's called alpha gel disease or something, and they were released. Actually, according to what the sources are saying, they're saying that Bill Gates released the ticks back into the wild, and so people like in Iowa, they're coming up with this technically Lyme disease, and Lyme disease is very dangerous. And as they come out, Procter and Gamble now got a vaccine for the ticks.
The vaccine shit.
And they said this is supposed to be the worst tick outbreak in the history of the world. I just want to show it to y'all because I was sitting here looking like y'all doing it, y'all working, but the problem is the people don't stick together. Everybody don't want to talk. Everybody don't want to have a conversation about it. And ticks make me itch. And them and ants, they just got me itching. So I'm gonna show this to you and we'll be right back.
I am an avid camper hiker.
Nearly 2 years ago, Holly Raycroft removed a tick from her body. That evening, she enjoyed a pot roast dinner. Hours later, the Hampton Bays woman woke up in the middle of the night.
I was not feeling so good, stomach, head, the whole 9 yards, and I was having difficulty breathing.
Doctors diagnosed Raycroft with alpha-gal syndrome, an allergy to red meat you can get after being bitten by a Lone Star tick.
Living in Suffolk County, we've got more alpha-gal cases per capita than anywhere else in the country.
Dr. Erin McGinty says now that we're in tick season, she expects to see patients every day. She says reactions from alpha-gal syndrome range from mild to deadly.
Hands and feet are a little itchy, or my stomach is a little crampy, to, hives all over the body, to, in the most severe cases, anaphylactic shock.
Experts say if you live in an area with a lot of deer, you're at risk for getting a tick bite. Now, ticks are prevalent on the East End, but also further west on Long Island.
I am an avid camper hiker.
Nearly 2 years ago, Holly Raycroft removed a tick from her body. That evening, she enjoyed a pot roast dinner. Hours later, the Hampton Bays woman woke up in the middle of the night.
I was not feeling so good, stomach, head, the whole 9 yards. I was having difficulty breathing.
Doctors diagnosed.
Sorry about that. So I want to know what y'all think about that. So Procter & Gamble, they actually got the vaccine. I think they are going to be releasing it soon. And people are saying this is similar to what COVID, but you're forgetting, like, and I work in medical, there is a lot of weird, when we start looking at like a lot of the we get in front of us, and oh, the patient can't eat none of this stuff. I said, well, if oranges is healthy for you, and bananas is healthy for you, and grapes is healthy for you, why can't they eat this food? But you want them to be in this study to get injected with an investigational drug, and you want them to do what with that? And then they can't have any of this food. So even if they're outside, you don't want them to have this food either. I'm telling you, I think something really bad is coming, and the problem is the people are not waking up. They're not paying attention to what's going on. Even the scientists, there was 9 scientists that just been dying, and they work for NASA. Dying, murdered, disappearing. I'm sorry, I'm like, there's something weird going on here. And for this to be allegedly the worst outbreak ever, and these people in all these states are going to be having these ticks and stuff, That's some scary stuff going on. What are you about to say, Trey?
Oh, wasn't gonna say anything, but I I feel like there's whistleblowers. I feel like the people
Oh
that are
yeah.
dying are the whistleblowers. They're the people that are saying like, okay, no, we don't have to do this. Like, why are we doing this kind of shit? And then also, so my mom is 80 and she's on medications. This doctor prescribed her about like 9 different medications, like 9 different pills. Some of them were like shit like potassium. Like I'm like, Mom, you could just have bananas. Like you don't have to have all these medications. So you want an 80-year-old to have 9 to like 14 medications in a day. Me, as a healthy 40 something year old, my body can't handle that much in a day. So like why would you even prescribe all this shit to somebody? That shit is insane. Beyond insane. So I actually have been an anti-vaxxer since like my early teens. My mom allowed me to opt out of it because I was just like I started doing some research. I was just like if if I stop doing this, my body will start to build its own immunity to things. And in my life, I've usually been the one that's around that doesn't get sick. Like even when I get like a cold, it's like a 24 hours in and out and I'm done. The first vaccine that I got, like in my adult years, was the freaking COVID, which I'm so mad I got. And I got it just because I was supposed to be going on a cruise. I was so angry. Like I did not want to do that. I am pro anti-vax. So anytime you can, I just say avoid the vaccines because your body will fight back. Like even so, I just went through a bout with the monkeypox. And if you know about the disease, you know, like it kind of affects you like chickenpox. It'll be like all over your body, everywhere. But like because my immune system is strong, like my version of it wasn't very intense. Like I got like 4 bumps, but like they're really cultivating us to be weak individuals to need the health system. Like what doctor is actually going to tell you to eat right? Like they're just like, here's the medication. I'm getting a percentage of this. So here, take this medication. Oh yeah, take this one too. Oh yeah, this one too. Oh, you do need anything? Oh, and the when I was last in the doctor's office, the doctor offered me narcotics. Like he was like, do you want the Tylenol? Do you want the blah blah? Or do you want the Norco? Like who does that? Like I fell off a scooter, bitch. Like I wasn't like I didn't fall off a building. It's crazy. Like they really they play with us.
You know what's
Listen.
you know what's funny about that? I noticed my Asian doctor. He's in Marina Del Rey, and I was talking to him. This was a while back, and I was telling him that I was having pains or whatever. And he says, "What I want you to do." He gave me like these holistic Chinese medicine stuff. So why don't you drink some tea? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And he said, I don't really believe in a lot of this medication that we're prescribing to people. He said a lot of people can fix this shit themselves. Well, you know, in a nicer way. He said they can fix it themselves by exercising, working out, drinking water, eating clean, you know, doing those things. And he says, you know, avoiding fast food, avoiding a lot of sugar. He says sugar is extremely bad for you. It messes up your immune system. Avoiding alcohol and all that stuff. And I was like really impressed with him. Well, I couldn't go to him one time because I had a pain and I was in another area. I forgot the name of that doctor's office, but I won't be going back to it. But I said, hey, I'm still having this pain. I can't get to my doctor. He was like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and prescribe you this. And that. I said, I don't need all these medications. And it was stuff that like all these different type of muscle relaxers and pain medications. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I just needed to see if, you know, you can see if there was something like wrong with it. Because you can take a quick steroid shot and it will, you know, make sure that it gets healed. But he was prescribing like 3 or 4 medications. So that's why I'm telling you. And I was watching a video the other day. This black woman, she had to vouch for herself because they wouldn't give her, they wouldn't give her the proper medication, and they wanted her to discharge from the hospital, even though she was having pain. And so she ended up going to another doctor, a black doctor. He found out what it was. And she would have, I guess she had some type of cyst that was like bleeding or something, and she would have died. She would have died. That's what I'm saying. We got to take our health serious. I know on the show everybody want we gonna do all the cussing and that's cute and everything, but we can't. We got to give y'all something useful on FTP podcast. This is what we're trying to build, and if that's not what y'all want to hear as well, then that's on you. That's your health. We're just trying to help you out. Nikki, you have something to say?
No, I agree. You know, I take the vaccine. I mean, I have health issues, but I agree. Everything is bad. If you take it, some people have to take it because of their immune system. So I get it both ways. Now, it's certain ones that you can opt out, like COVID and stuff. But like when it comes to children, like babies and stuff, now that you got to take a vaccine because they're babies. They haven't built up anything yet, especially if it's measles, if it's something that has the ability to kill people by air, you know what I'm saying, like touching and things like that, then I think you should take it. COVID, if we distance ourselves and you choose not to take that, then there's a responsibility there to make sure you are aside from people, you're not in somebody's face, and you all not this. But you know, the majority of people that say they're not taking the vaccine, well, Trey is doing it he's done the research, he's seen it, he knows his body. These other people don't know shit. They just, it's not going to tell me what to do, and then they want to cough all over you. The people that saying they don't want to take a vaccine ain't washing their ass. So, you know, it's a distinct, you know what I'm saying? It's a distinct group of people. If Trey says he chooses not to, he washes his ass every day. He knows his health. He knows that. But the majority of the people that don't want to take it, okay, if you don't want to take it, you know, you have a child or something, then you homeschool your child. If you're gonna be anti-vax, be responsible with it. Don't be like, oh, I'm anti-vax, but I'm gonna put myself in the position of harming other people. Right. If you're gonna be anti-vax about anything, but especially with children, remove your children. It was a group of people, it was a family that the kids, they didn't have measles, but they had something. And they went to fucking Disney World like it was no problem. And it's other children there. Like they didn't have measles, but they had something that was contagious. I know that. And they just out there. That's the shit I'm talking about. You have to, if you're going to do that private choice for you, then you need to act privately. You can't make a private choice and then subject the public to it. It doesn't work like that. Or if you're like, again, you have to keep distance you have to social distance. If you're not going to take the vaccine, then still social distance. Just like when you get in your car and drive, you're driving for everybody on the road because you're looking to see what the next person is doing. You can't just worry about how you drive. You got to worry about, okay, are they paying attention so they don't fucking hit me? It's the same concept. Yeah. So if you're going to do that, keep the other people in mind. Don't be selfish when it be like, well, I'm anti-vaxxing and I'm just still going to be here amongst the people. And if I give you what I got, oh well. You can't do that, because if they did it the other way to you, you'd be, oh my God, you got me sick. It just be cognizant and respectful of other people if you're going to make that choice. You can't make a private decision and then be amongst the public.
Absolutely. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into our next topic. Now, you know, is one of y'all, something on y'all computer have an echo or anything?
No, I'm good.
Sound like it has an echo there or something. So I want to talk about Ashley Gonzalez. Y'all know Ashley Gonzalez. All that stuff is still going on. And Dr. Candace Matthews, I don't know if y'all went to her profile or anything. She don't be playing. She don't be playing in Texas. And she's like the real deal. But also, that's not the only officer that's been acting out. So all this stuff is going on with Ashley Matthews. This other officer, another SpongeBob, a part of SpongeBob family, been following her around. So let's take a look. We'll be right back.
So, Mr. Sanchez, yeah, I'm on you. You over here came by my cigar lounge with that bullshit with your lying ass. I'm not playing with you, sir. You over here harassing these people. You harassing these police officers. You harassing the politicians and stuff. You want to talk that shit to me right goddamn now with your funny looking ass.
Dr. Candace Matthews confronted an alleged stalker, Eric Sanchez, after a city council meeting yesterday at Pasadena City Hall.
We came here because of the little stalker by the name of Eric Sanchez, who basically was stalking me, stalking Grizzy, and made the racist post of putting me as a donkey and things of that such. Remember, we went out to the home and did a protest on him, and then also Jennifer Knighton, and then of course he got the running when we came out there.
Despite not living in Pasadena, Sanchez has reportedly been showing up to meetings to harass city council members and other officials.
Mercy upon this alleged cop killer. But
and y'all
anyhow,
can watch this on our actual shorts, but this is why I'll be telling y'all, I think something's mentally retarded about a lot of these Latin people. I don't care how they feel about it. This is also Ashley Gaines. So she had posted this. This is the racist cop that's in the Houston PD. This is what she posted on her page before she took all her stuff down. She said, "I fucking hate apes. You can't see where I can grab the other nigger." And then she posted, and that's her right there. And then in addition to that, she speaks about it in addition to that as well. So let's take a look.
What I looked at was, so she's over at the South Gessner location. That's majority of our people that's over there. Majority of the officers look like us that work in that station. So my question is, how many other people that she have arrested that's black that look like us, that's in Harris County right now, or possibly TDC, based upon her bias? And I'm like, nah, we finna investigate all. I say we finna blow this whole thing up because I'm finna drop her in the grease all the way live.
What was particularly disturbing to me was the amount of passion she had for her.
She was very comfortable.
Well, the passion, she was really passionate about her hatred for black people. She was so passionate she couldn't even get the words out. Mm-hmm. That's some hatred.
Well, maybe because
that's next level hatred right there.
Well, maybe because them teeth was too small for that mouth that's spewing that rhetoric that she had going on over there. That's one. Two, she had a big ass tongue running around here with that lisp. And then you have the audacity and the temerity to be running around here talking about you don't like black people. Two, what I look.
And in addition to that, of course, the biracial, weird-looking, light-skinned ones, Ed Fonseca, whatever, exposed for taking up for Ashley's eyes for racial profiling. And I'm like, dude, you need to fix your eyes is like going all which ways. You got a weird-looking face. Y'all worried about the wrong battle. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. It'd be the most weirdest-looking people talking that mess. And you know what gets me about? So I'm gonna tell you this real quick. My friend. He was in California recently. This was, I think, on Friday, Thursday. So he was getting out of his car. He's like very high up in like the government, but he is like ex-military trained, all that stuff. So he works with a lot of these private companies. And he was getting out of his car. He always drives a very nice car. I don't talk to him very often because he's really busy. And he was getting out the car, and as he was going behind the car, a shopping cart almost hit him, but hit his car. He looks at who did it. Is this a SpongeBob built dude? And he's sitting there, looked at him. He says, "Hey man, what's going on? Why would you just move the basket and throw it across the car like that?" And a lot of people in LA, and you know this, Trey, they would just throw the basket, hoping that it gets into the basket thing. And if it don't, they'll leave it there. Also, they just leave carts all over, so you can't even park. You have to get out. Yeah, you have to get out your car. You have to go get the basket, and you have to put it in there for people because people in LA are lazy. So he went ahead and did that. And so the guy, he was like, "Dude, you didn't have to really do that right there." He was like, "Oh, well, I tried to make it in." And he says, "Yeah, but you're not gonna give me an apologies." Well, why are you getting all upset, Holmes? Why are you getting all upset? And so then his SpongeBob wife get out the car. "My husband didn't hit you, and he actually hit your car." Then the son got out the car. A family built of SpongeBobs. He said, "Hey, bro, it ain't that serious. Y'all got it." While they were doing that, you forget this guy is ex-military. He works with a lot of these secret organizations and secret militaries. He sat there, he had his phone just like this. He took photos of them and the license plate. Let me tell you what he did. He don't do all that arguing or that fighting or anything. What he did was he found them where they live, where they work, where the son goes to school at. They have a daughter where she goes to school at. He found abuela, cousins. He found the friends of them and their family members. He found the teachers that teach them. He found everybody that's associated with them. On Saturday, he had ICE at their houses. He said, and filmed the whole thing. And we got papers. And he didn't care about it. ain't care about no papers, baby. Damage is done. Y'all started a fight. Y'all got out the car like y'all was gonna fight this man for what your husband did. I said, what, you called it on all the people, including the friends? He says, you gotta let these people know you're not playing with them. He says, if they're doing it, they're associated with them. So if they're associated with them, you know that they're doing the same thing, talking back about black people, treating us bad, etc. And if they have that mentality, what makes you think that their friends ain't got that mentality? He said, and on Monday, the teachers and everybody that's like teaching people that don't even have nothing to do with it, they about to get it too. He said, you got to put the fear in these motherfuckers. You got to put the fear in them. He said, don't do all that arguing. Don't go back and forth with them. He says, y'all forgetting, Trump gave you the keys to the damn castle. And y'all on social media going back and forth with some Latin people that's calling y'all nigger and blackie and darky and monkeys and stuff. He says, you get on this phone, boop, 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 and you get ice on the phone and move on. I said, wow. He said, I'm not playing. I don't care about the kids. None of the happy alligator Alcatraz. I was hollering. Y'all got to stop arguing with these people, man. Trump gave you the keys to the castle. And y'all sitting here going back and forth with these people like oh, I'm screaming. Don't do that. Get on the phone. Boop, 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 boop. Is this ice? Oh, my name is Miss Millie. Oh, they tried to get license plate number, get pictures. Oh, well, hey, happy El Salvador. And if you don't make it, happy afterlife. And that's how you do it and move on. Stop stressing yourself out over these people when Trump gave you the keys to the castle. Nikki, Trey, audience, what do you think?
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead, Nick.
Oh, you're on mute.
Sorry. I agree. Like I said the other day, we have a video that we posted in March about Latinos saying the N-word, and apparently they think it's about Ashley Gonzalez. So it's blowing up on TikTok right now, and the Oyes are upset. Okay, Precious. I said, well, I hurt your feelings, but you can't hurt mine. We stand with Ashley Gonzalez. I said, well, you should stand in the deportation line too. That's fine. Because I'm going to call them motherfuckers. I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them. I'm going, that's exactly, you know what? You're right, Vision. That's exactly what I want y'all to do. Just be like, what, you know that meme with that black man on the cell phone? On the phone. I'm calling ICE, bitch. That's it. ICE, baby. That is, call them. Since y'all so motherfucking tough, y'all don't be tough when they show up. Y'all be talking cash money shit to niggas, but let ICE show up. Mm-hmm. And even when ICE coming to get y'all, your fellow Latinos, all they do is sit there. I film you.
Yep.
I film you.
Right.
That's all y'all do. Y'all don't do shit when them ICE people come. Because you know why? Because they look just like you. That's the fucking gag. The people that's coming to get you look like you. When they bust in that motherfucking house, Elian Gonzalez style, round y'all up Elian Gonzalez style, that's exactly what the fuck you get. We don't want to hear, oh no, I American, I have papers. I don't give a fuck. Raft in peace, bitch. Raft in motherfucking peace. Raft in peace, cross the border in peace. I don't give a fuck how you got here. Just get the fuck out. They don't want you here. That's why y'all really mad. Y'all mad because they can't deport niggas. Okay? Mm-hmm. We as American as apple motherfucking pie, bitch. We American as some goddamn collard greens. You can't get us the fuck up out of here. You can't do it. And that's why you mad. Because they can't up and deport us. They could try, but it ain't gonna fucking happen. Because at the end of the day, they need us more than they need. Let's keep it a fucking book. Y'all might be in the motherfucking fields because they know we ain't going back to that shit. But black people still here. Black people still like working actual jobs. So we not in a fucking field. We're accounted for here. And that's not, and I'm not trying to be funny, but since y'all want to act like y'all better than us, we got papers. We didn't need them. We were born here. Like we're American. We were born. Right. And if I'm not saying Latinos can't be Americans, because obviously if you're born here, we're not talking about people that are born here. We talking about you motherfuckers that are racist and don't have papers. Because don't get it fucked up. Just because y'all not able to vote don't mean y'all not racist. So if I was you, I'd fucking lay low. You better lay low. Okay? That's what the fuck you need to do. And don't be coming up with, you want to say nigga? Okay. You say nigga, and I'm going to say ICE. Okay? Because if they got a chance to get you before they can get me, well, hey, it's up. Don't tell us we're gonna be next, bitch. We've been first, but they coming to get your ass. Go to Alligator Alcatraz. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. When that bitch was on here running, my dad has cancer, and they took in the alligator. Well, you voted for it, baby. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? What the fuck would you like me to do? I'm not getting into that. That's what I think that's what you should do. Call ICE. Start fighting just how his friend did. Take the information down. You go to a restaurant, and they want to act ignorant in that bitch. Okay, no problem. Walk right the fuck out. Take a picture of that business license.
Yep.
Take a picture outside of that motherfucker and call them. Amen. That's it. One call does it all. Just like that, one call does it all. And then I want to hit him. I want you to say nigga every step of the way. You gonna nigga your way to the goddamn deportation line. Nigga. But you gonna be out the country when you say that shit.
That part.
Yep.
Black people come to the front.
That's why I was telling them. I said, nobody's arguing with you guys no more. We done with it. Y'all don't like us? Good. Hey, you on that side. If we see, hey, I ain't see nothing. I'm Stevie Wonder. Y'all do your job.
Mm-hmm.
We have nothing to do with it anymore. Y'all don't like us. We have not done nothing to Latin people at all. I don't know which. We have done nothing to nobody, and it's like black. That's why I say we're special. We have to be a special people, because I'm sitting here like, what the hell did we do to you? You always concerned about us. And what gets me, and you just said this, Nikki, ain't not one of them fought or attacked ICE, not once. And what's getting me is, I forgot to mention this. You know what my friend did, because he has that type of contacts in pool? He says, I want to make sure when they go to the people's houses, the ICE, when they did the raid and they're going to do another raid on them, he says, I want to make sure that everybody on the team is Latin.
I know that's right.
Diabolical.
I said,
that's my kind of carrying on.
He's not going back and forth with a bunch of Latin people. That he's like, fuck yeah, y'all don't like me, I don't like y'all. It is what it is. This was something that could have been avoided by just saying sorry. I was trying to get the cart into the cart thing, and the wind pushed it or whatever, and that would have been easier. But to get out the car with your burrito family, this guy works with CIA. You what?
You don't know what people do.
Exactly, and that's another thing, because Ashley back then wouldn't have got fired. Maybe back then she would, because they let George Zimmerman and all them get away. Maybe back then. But now they don't like, white folks don't like you guys. They don't want you here. So since they don't want you here, get her out the police force. We don't want to send her back to Alligator Alcatraz anyways. I'm pretty sure somebody right now, if you guys are watching, is getting that call set up right now for her. And that's how you do it. Just what my friend did. Get her children, get her husband, abuelo, abuela, for you guys that don't know, grandma and grandpa. Oh, don't stop there. All the friends associated with her. You just seen Dr. Matthews with that other Gonzalez stuff. That was in Pasadena. Anybody associated with him, get him too, and then get the people that work for him. Let these people know you're not playing with them. Stop arguing.
When we posted the video that we did on our page, on our Instagram, we posted the first part, one of our clips. Somebody in the comments said, not all Latinos are like that. And so I said, well, one, I didn't say that they were, and two, why do you feel the need? And this is a question. Why do you feel the need to make a response for people that you claim don't represent you? If they don't represent you, if you're not that type of Latino, that you hate black people and you're anti-black and you're not, racist. Well, I won't say racist, I'll say anti-black. And you're anti-black. If you don't represent that, then why are you taking up for somebody that obviously is?
That part. Right.
Because if we're telling you don't say nigga and you're getting upset at the fact that we're telling you to not say a word that doesn't belong to you, then why are you getting upset about it? Imagine if black people was clamoring to say wetback. How would you feel? If every black person wanted to say wetback all fucking day long, you motherfuckers would be in your. Why do you want to say that word? Do you know the pain that comes with that word? Do you know what that means for us? Do you at homes? Do you understand? SA? Do you know how bad that is for us? What are you doing, fool? If we came up to you with that shit, you wouldn't like it. But you want to call us nigga, and y'all got every excuse to say it. Oh, well, it's in the music. If you didn't call each other that, then you could say something. First of all, if you're not black, don't say it. That's it. That's the fuck it. End of the discussion. Alpha and motherfucking omega of the shit. You're not black. You don't get to say it. In case closed. So I tell you what, y'all want to say nigga, then we gonna say wetback. If that's how if you itching to say that shit, don't get mad when we say it right back. Don't get mad when we call you that shit. Don't get mad when we just start handing it to you the way you hand it to us.
Yeah.
Because why are you trying to say a word? People only want to say it because we tell them that they can't. They don't like the fact, white people don't like the fact that we reclaim that word and we took the power from them. Because the power that word holds, it doesn't hold the same weight when you say it to us. Now, when you are non-black and you say it, it is still a form of disrespect. And that's the principle of it. That's why we're going to whoop your ass, because we know that you're saying it to us in a disrespectful tone. But amongst us black people, we have taken that word and we've taken away the power that white people had when they said it to us. It's not about the power, because the word itself doesn't have the power. It's about the principle and the respect of where that word formed. And if we want to take that word and use it amongst each other in a way that it is different to us, it is culturally different to us, then we have the right to do that. But white people are mad because that's a word that they came up with, the only fucking original thought they had. And they probably, if you dig deep in the fucking archives, they probably took that shit from someplace the fuck else. But that may be a word that that's the only original thing they came up with, and we took it from them, and they can't stand it, and they want to be able to say it. But this is the thing, when you say it to us, it doesn't have that power that you want it to. It's a form of disrespect, which is why we handle business the way that we do. Make no mistakes, you say it, it doesn't hurt. It's not like, oh my God, my life is over. It doesn't mean that. That's what you want it to mean. When you say nigga and you say nigger, you want it to pierce us in our fucking soul.
Yeah.
That's what you want. And it doesn't do that anymore. And I don't care if it was one song by a black man saying nigga all through the 3 fucking minutes straight. You don't get to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's not for you. It is not black. You don't want us to get a song. If fucking J. Cole got on here and made a song that said wetback or Kanye, y'all love the fuck out of Kanye. If Kanye got on here today and made a song called fucking wetback, I want y'all to be pumping that shit in fucking East LA. Right fucking now. If a rapper made a song called wetback, if Rick Ross made wetback, I want you niggas to hit wetback music. I want y'all to play that bitch loud and fucking proud. So that's how y'all feel about it. It ain't Maybach music, wetback music. That's what it is. Okay. When we do that, I want y'all to be okay with it. Until y'all okay with wetback, don't say nigga.
That part.
The minute you become comfortable with wetback, where it's just rolling the fuck off our tongue. Oh yeah, wetback, all that shit. The minute y'all get comfortable with that, okay, we'll have an exchange of fucking ideas. Until then, speech is free. Consequences sold separately. Speech is free. Consequences sold separately. Take that how the fuck you like, but don't take it light.
OMG. And we're not going to do a commercial break this time because we have so many videos to get through. So we're going to do the videos afterwards. Trey, is there any comments that you want to read before we begin? Up to 3, though.
Yes. So Philip Harvin says, we are a part of everything that makes this country go. They can't do it without us, and they don't want to do it with us. It just burns them up that we are what is great about this country. That's real. That's so real.
You happy?
Philip, Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
He is in there screaming at Trey, calling him Daddy Jesus. He love you though, Trey. He love you.
He's awesome.
All right, and we're about to go to the next one. So I know y'all been hearing about what happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, which I knew was going to be staged because they kept talking about it over and over all week. I said something just don't sound right here. They're like overly promoting this, right? So we're going to go from the beginning to the end of what happened. So at the beginning, this is when you hear Karoline Leavitt says, right? People already have the whole story in chronological order. Take a look.
It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room. So everyone should tune in. It's going to be really great. I'm looking forward to hearing it. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired.
All right, so that was that one. And then take a look at this.
What you want about Stephen Miller, but while I was going through the footage last night, he is the only man who did not cuck out on his wife. And I want to make this clear. I do not like this guy at all. And I think that he should rot in HE double hockey sticks. But I'm going to take the moment to put that aside and just state that holy hell, out of all the conservative men last night, it baffles me that it is Stephen Miller who actually did not cuck out on his wife. Maybe it's because very obviously he's got a lot to lose here, considering this is what he looks like. But if you look at RFK's wife, she was just left in the dust. He did not even look back. If you look at like Melania Trump, she was left to duck and then at some point was just crawling around behind the table because she didn't even know what was going on and she was left behind. These two women just completely exposed and left behind. Most of the conservative men last night ran for themselves, tried to protect themselves, and completely left their wives behind, except for Stephen Miller. And a lot of people were noticing that the women were being left behind during the early stages of this developing. The excuse thus far has been, well, it's because it's Secret Service's job to just grab the important people. Stephen Miller was one of those important people, that Secret Service was there to grab. And in the face of him being grabbed, he chose to grab his wife. Donald Trump was sitting next to his wife. Did not choose to do that. J.D. Vance was sitting next to this woman, chose not to protect her. RFK literally just left his wife behind. There's no excuse here. Conservative men are always claiming.
And then people have been talking about this. So this is on X. They said this is why the presidents need to build a White House ballroom. This is why he needs to build a ballroom. So this is what everybody's been talking about, right? Because later he talks about the ballroom right after this. And then this is the alleged shooter. Now I want you guys to process this, okay? This is shooter Cole Allen, seen here in Instagram post wearing an IDF sweatshirt before his profile was removed. People keep forgetting you have a digital ID. That digital ID is always on there. People take snapshots, people take videos. Even if you put a video on there, people will find it. This guy is a black guy, right, with an IDF thing. Now, the video that was played, and you got to make this make sense. The video that was played was him running directly towards cops. A black man. Process that, y'all. A black man where the president of the United States is running towards cops with a gun and wasn't gunned down. Make that make sense for you. You got to make it make sense, y'all. And then this is what they were saying after the shooting. Take a look.
Started getting noisy. Tables getting flipped over, guys running in with guns, and they were screaming, "Get down!" I didn't get down. It was fucking awesome. I literally took every minute of it in, and it was a pretty crazy, unique experience.
So you were on the aisle. What exactly did you see?
We were sitting.
And then this is a woman. She said, "Hell, this stuff is staged. Let me go grab something. Take a look."
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save 50.
Hey, I'm gonna come to this, and we got to go through all this. Let me take a bottle. They taking photos. This don't look like woman. Then look at this. While the shooting is going, look at what this guy's doing. Take a look, and this was live. People keep forgetting everything gets recorded. Take a look.
Room. Secretary Pete Hegseth is in that room. You've got Scott Bessent in that room. You have Tulsi Gabbard in that room. You, of course, have J.D. Vance in that room, naturally the President of the United States. And as John mentioned, the White House Correspondents' dinner is where we are presently broadcasting from. And who's in the room? Secretary Pete Hegseth is in that room. You've got Scott Bessent in that room.
And then this was him right after it happened. Take a look.
All of the conditions that took place tonight, and I will say, it's not a particularly secure building. And I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it. They've wanted the ballroom for 150 years for lots of different reasons, but today is...
At this point, I can't. I can't. I can't. I have never. I don't even think we read anything in the history books that we've been fed through in school of anything like this. There is something every day with this administration, but this right here, just how the whole thing happened, and he gets right on the podium right after that talking about the ballroom and why we need more security and why we need the money for it and stuff. People taking bottles, people still sitting there eating. A black guy running towards cops with a weapon and wasn't gun with an idea. Make it make sense, y'all. It's not computing. I'm not processing.
This shit was staged. We know this shit was staged.
It's not computing.
Listen. So much to unpack here. First of all, that Mercedes ladies, baby, I'm tired of you. Okay, just go be a lesbian and leave us the fuck alone. Cause all her content is towing the fucking line. That's all her content is. First of all, Stephen Miller was not protecting his wife because there's a picture of her using his pregnant wife as a shield. How is he protecting her when it's the Secret Service, him, and she's in the fucking front? That makes no sense. You would put her in the middle if you were protecting her. So that's the fucking lie. 150 years, nigga, America is 250 years old. What we doing here? So how have they been asking for a motherfucking ballroom when probably half of the fucking White House didn't look like today what it looked like then?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all run the same play. That shit looks staged. This is what I need y'all to do. Central casting, get it the fuck together. Y'all got too much money. David Ellison y'all got too much money. Y'all got access to fucking Paramount, HBO, Sundance, all these fucking movie things. You got movie studio access like a motherfucker. Get it together. If you're gonna stage this shit, let's make it real. It's TV shows that have more real action than this shit. It's fucking staged. Because why did they get JD Vance out first? Pushed him out and then he paused for a minute. Paused for a minute and then went away. Y'all acting like y'all was waiting on the cue. That's what it was. Everybody was looking like they was waiting on their respective cue to do some shit. When you hear gunshots, it is in your fucking nature to immediately duck or run for cover like that. You don't hesitate. You don't stand up and look around. The first thing you're doing is ducking because you don't know where the fuck the bullet is coming from. You either ducking, pissing on yourself, or you doing some shit. But standing up ain't the fuck it. Let's be clear about that. Then why is it with these shooting attempts, they keep leaving him up there? You have seen Scandal. You have seen movies with the president, with all different types of presidents. And anytime a shot rings out, the first thing they do is grab that man. They don't give a fuck what's happening.
Snatch.
They don't wait for no photo op, nothing. They grab him and it is their job to get him to safety automatic. I don't give a fuck. There has never been a shooting at the Correspondents' dinner. Not even when Obama was there, and that's a black president. If you gonna make a play to shoot a nigga, it would be then, and they still didn't do it.
Right.
He has attended as the president, he attended 2 White House Correspondents' dinners. They ain't never made an attack on that man's life.
Yeah.
A black man as president has never had, to our knowledge, I'm pretty sure people have tried, but on a large scale mass shooting like, has never happened to Obama. And if you think anything would happen, that's the shit we worried about from beginning of his term to the end, that was going to happen. So you mean to tell me a black man, which y'all hate, was president for 8 years, wasn't no public attempt on his life, but this cracker, this orange marmalade motherfucker is up here. And it's been 3 attempts. This is how you know this shit is fake. Trump is a stone cold narcissist. You never hear him talking about his attempts. You never hear him talking about it. I have never heard it hush so quickly. They've never, the person who shot him the first time, you ain't heard shit about his life. Normally it would be plastered everywhere. Anytime somebody gets assassinated or shot like that, you get all the fucking, we got more details about Rob Reiner's son killing him and his wife than we did about Donald Trump assassination attempt. When his fucking ear got grazed and magically grew the fuck back. He hasn't talked about that since. You would think he would run that story into the ground, how his ear magically grew back. You rarely hear him talking about that shit. Anytime his people, because we already been woke to the truth, but anytime his popularity tanks and MAGA is starting to see the light, just a little bit of the fucking light, he does an assassination attempt.
Yep.
What the fuck is it with you motherfuckers? You can't aim straight. You mean to tell me Luigi could kill this motherfucker from United Health and you can't kill this bitch 3 times? What the fuck are we doing? Oh, but y'all, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all the superior race and you can't even assassinate a bitch right? What the fuck are we doing? White people. White men, I'm talking to white men right now. Y'all commit the most crimes. Serial killers, mass shooters, all of that shit. You can go up and shoot up a fucking school with no fucking problem. Please tell me how you missed the motherfucking president twice. And then the third time you want to make it a nigga for some razzle dazzle, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way in the world that motherfucking light skin light bright next to white then killed some goddamn body. You out your fucking mind. You had to make it a nigga for some razzle dazzle. Let me tell you something. You know how I know it wasn't no nigga? Because the nigga wouldn't have missed. You know how I know it was a nigga? Because a nigga wouldn't have missed. That's it. That's how you fucking know. That's how you know. If we had the opportunity, we would not have missed. That's how you know. Keep all of that shit. We don't give a fuck. When you go if you go in a building and shots are fired, first of all, what is the security? That's how you know the Secret Service don't like you. How are all these people getting in with guns? How are all these people getting in? How are you getting into these white folks parties with these fucking guns? Y'all when I watched The West Wing, right? They need your motherfucking social security number. They need your address. They need your name. They want to know your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your motherfucking neighbors on both sides of the goddamn street and the side of the house before you could walk your ass in there. How the fuck are they getting in here with the guns? Every day, you crackers get on here and prove how mediocre you are. You can't even assassinate the president correctly. And you superior? What the fuck are we working with? You want your Second Amendment rights and can't use them because you don't know what the fuck you doing. You want us to believe a black man went in there and did that shit? You out your fucking mind. Because if a nigga would have did it, that bitch would have been D-O motherfucking A. Okay? It wouldn't have hit. It would have been one shot. One call does it all. One shot does it all. Okay? That's how that shit would have went. Spare us with the fucking theatrics, okay? You're going to die. I don't know when. I'm waiting. But it's happening, okay? Stop trying to rush the motherfucking process, okay? It's coming. Because you're going to get what the fuck you wished for. And Erica Kirk saw, crying ass. One thing that bitch going to do is fake cry. They rushing her out. She was probably worried about JD. Y'all don't hit y'all cues on time, okay? I need y'all to go to acting class and get this shit together because you're spending taxpayer money and you can't get the shit right. This shit look like an episode of fucking Veep. The fuck are y'all doing here? That's what it is. And I'm really surprised. I'm not surprised, but y'all really want us to believe a black person did it. That's just like when they sprayed that graffiti and it said blacks rule. You know good and goddamn well a nigga ain't write that shit. Get the fuck.
Right. Like, we don't even talk like that.
Rule. Like, I need y'all to stop. Just stop the motherfucking theatrics. And then this fucking
Timu JRU. Oh, I stayed up. It was pretty exciting. I didn't duck or anything. It was exciting. They should have popped your Porky Pig looking ass. That's all, folks. That's what the fuck they should have did to your ass. I wish it was some real bullets in there. Why do y'all keep like just giving people ideas? If you're gonna get rid of this motherfucker, get rid of him. Stop playing with America's emotions, okay? Because that's what the fuck you doing. Stop playing with our goddamn emotions. Either pull the trigger or get the fuck out of here. But you ain't gonna make me believe that a black man did that shit. You could fuck all the way off. We would not have missed. I'm telling you, that would have been the opportunity of a lifetime. Fuck Lee Harvey Oswald. Fuck Lee Harvey Oswald. A nigga would have took credit for that shit. That's one thing worth going to jail for. Y'all ended that bitch. Y'all, these staged attempts, y'all gotta let that go. Y'all have to let that go. Y'all are such a fucking embarrassment. And Stephen Miller wife, you procreated with that bitch. You know what? I know what happened. You didn't fuck him. You ain't fuck him. That man shot off in a cup. You went to the building and said, go ahead on and do what y'all gotta do. Cause ain't no fucking way. Do you know what he looked like? That bitch looked like a goddamn big toe. And you procreated with him to make another big toe? I don't understand. I don't understand. You look like somebody. She ain't the prettiest bitch, but she looked better than him. And that's what you that shit would have me dried in the goddamn Sahara. No. Ain't nothing attractive. Republican people are so ugly. The only attractive Republican I know is Fitzgerald Grant III, and he ain't a Republican in real life, I don't think. Other than that, you motherfucker, no wonder you want white girls to have babies at 15 and 19, because an actual woman with a fully developed frontal lobe would not want to fuck you. Matter of fact, if you was a woman, you wouldn't want to fuck you. That's why you upset. Because if you was a woman, you wouldn't want to fuck you. That's why white men are upset. We are out here dying because white men can't get no pussy. I'm telling you, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. The world is dying. People are starving, people are dying. This is real life shit because white men can't get no consensual pussy. We all gotta die because white men can't get no consensual pussy. That's it. If white men could get consensual pussy, we could go to college. We might could have jobs. We could have some motherfucking insurance. We could have shit. We could have shit. If white men could get consensual pussy, niggas might have a shot. Just a little bit. We ain't gonna get every fucking thing. But we would be better off like in the 90s. How we had early 2000s where we still had some change. We had some money in our pocket. We could do some shit. We could travel. We could take trips. We could put gas in the car. That's what we could go back to if white men could get consensual pussy. So white women, I'm asking you, okay, get on your Zoom, okay? Get on your Zoom and start giving these white men some consensual pussy. And maybe, just maybe, you won't be a red bonnet bitch, okay? Get these white men some consensual pussy, okay? Don't even look at it. Pretend it's somebody else. Pretend you fucking Brad Pitt. I don't care. Close your eyes, put a bag on that bitch head. I don't care. Close your eyes and pretend it's anybody. You know what? Matter of fact, close your eyes and pretend it's a nigga with a BBC. Make it even better, okay?
That part.
Get the job done, okay? I don't care how you do it. But please give these white men some consensual pussy so we can breathe just a little bit. Just a little bit. We just want to be able to breathe. That's it. So white ladies, do your part. Put the pink pussy hat down and get the pink pussy up, okay? That's what I need you to do. Put the pink pussy hat down and get the pink pussy up and get these white men some consensual pink pussy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Please.
Thank you for coming to my talk.
We were not going to go to commercial break, but I think that this requests and requires a commercial break because I can't talk, and we'll be right back. Oh my God.
Trey Rich Live is here with the summer anthem, Black Boy Joy. Turn it up, drop it low, catch the vibe. Black Boy Joy, out now. Streaming on all platforms. Black Boy Joy merch is exclusively available at the FTP store. Order now at ftp-store.printify.me.
For many Black women and children, staying in the United States is no longer the safest option. New Grassroots was created to change that. This initiative is focused on one mission: helping Black women and children relocate to safer, more supportive countries. New Grassroots covers passports and visa costs, but the vision is bigger. New Grassroots is aiming to cover flights, travel essentials, and up to 3 months of safe housing. The work is already in motion, but it can only grow with your support. If you believe in creating safer futures, visit linktr.ee/datdamnjanae and make a donation today. New Grassroots, creating protection, relocation, and liberation for Black women and children.
Do you suffer from model minority syndrome and constantly vote against your own best interest? Did you vote for a man that thinks your existence is a threat to national security? Introducing MAGA Manny, your pint-sized political pick-me compadre. MAGA Manny comes equipped with top-of-the-line self-hating accessories. First up are these patriotic-themed maracas, perfect for dancing your way to your deportation hearing. Next is the I Know Black, I Latino identification card. Whether you're being questioned by ICE or the neighborhood Karen, just pull out this card and instantly bond over your anti-blackness. Then there is the rosary. Who needs freedom when all your faith is in a wannabe dictator? And finally, heavy-duty trimming shears. Because documented or not, those hedges aren't going to cut themselves. Habla inglés? Sí. Just press Manny's buttons to hear iconic phrases like,
Me vote for Donald Trump. Me no black, me Latino. Donald Trump will save us.
MAGA Manny will never be white. But just like you, he'll certainly die trying. MAGA Manny, fighting for a table he'll never be allowed to sit at. MAGA Manny is exclusively available at your local ICE field office. Citizenship sold separately for $5 million.
Welcome to the Dow is 50,000, baby! Where ICE kidnaps American citizens, the Epstein files still haven't been released, prices are up, rights are restricted, and the country's falling apart. But hey, the Dow is 50,000, baby! Tonight's prizes include a lifetime supply of propaganda, a pre-denied insurance claim, a one-way ticket to Gaza, and a bonus spin on the wheel of fascism. Who gives a fuck what happens to you? The Dow is 50,000, baby!
OMG, Nikki, I needed to take a break. I had to. Oh, I could not contain myself at all. Oh, I mean, Lord Jesus, that.
Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I have my moments. I get in my zone. I get in my zone right quick.
That.
Cue the clips.
You already know that's from the past. When I put on those glasses, that means Nikki is in her fire. Oh, yeah. And I don't say nothing. I just sit my ass back. I'm like, yeah, she got this. I mean, literally, these people are just, I'm just like, what the hell? But anyways, we're going to open up, as we're coming back from the show, we're going to come back to this, just to change it up just a little bit. And I wanted to know, out of these Black mothers that's in Hollywood, they always playing Black mothers in Hollywood, who's playing your mom in a movie? Angela Bassett, Alfred Woodard, Tashina Arnold, Phyllis Rashad, Loretta Devine, or Jennifer Lewis? Mine would be Loretta Devine. My mom was mean and evil. What about y'all's?
You go ahead, Trey.
I'd say Felicia Rashad.
Oh, she was a nice person. Oh, so how sweet. Oh.
I would say, because at first I was gonna say Angela Bassett, but it would be Felicia. It would be a mix of Felicia Rashad and Jennifer Lewis. It would be the elegance and how Claire was, but I would say Claire. I would say, I'm sorry, Felicia Rashad, because every time I used to watch the Cosby Show and she would read, I'd be like, that is my mama. That is my mama. So I would say my mom would be Felicia Rashad, and then my daughter would say I'm Jennifer Lewis. That's how it would go. That's how it would go. I'm Jennifer to my daughter. I'm Jennifer Lewis. To me, my mother would be Felicia Rashad.
So you got good childhoods. I didn't get none of that.
I think my mom would be a mix between Felicia Rashad and Jennifer Lewis because she's funny as fuck.
See, I should have been in your household. Y'all had good.
Listen, I came from a happy dysfunctional home. I'll say that.
Same. Happy as hell. Just a bunch of happy niggas.
Yeah, we was happy. We had a happy dysfunctional.
And then look at this is James Earl Jones back in his day. They look so similar. Michael Ealy, I said, damn, now you know James Earl Jones was a problem there. Back then, he must have been a real problem.
Yeah, James Earl Jones, I would have let him look at it. Hey, James. Look at it. Hey.
Oh my God. And then, because they posted on IG. I was like, is these all pictures of James Earl Jones? I said, they all look similar. But before we continue on to the next topic, we talked about food earlier, right? Now, this is why I went from Amazon to Sprouts. So these are Aurora Natural Pecans, right? Now, you can tell, I'm trying to eat healthy, eating these, right? Now, on the back of this, let me show you what the ingredients is. Now, if you ever been to your grandma's house, because grandma used to have all those nuts, and she put them in those glass bowls, and all you got to do is do the cracker. That's all you needed was the cracker and the damn tree nut. On here, ingredients: organic pecans, not roasted, contains pecans. May also contain peanuts, other tree nuts, milk, soy, wheat, sesame. Package may contain naturally occurring objects such as shells. Why the hell does this have milk and soy in this?
Right.
My grandma has never said a thing of nuts. Yeah, she has never said a thing of nuts on her dining room, poured some milk and soy on it, and told us to crack them open. This is why I'm telling y'all gotta be careful, even with me. And this is from Amazon, and this is USDA organic. Let me pull it up. I'm pulling it back. Look at that. So you don't think I'm playing. Look at that. For pecans. So I said, okay, I want to start doing hazelnuts, right? Same company. Contains all that, including tree nuts, milk, soy, wheat, and sesame. What the hell? Y'all don't have. What are we doing at these grocery stores? This is why I'm starting to go to these farmers markets now, because this is not necessary. Soy is bad for you, especially the soy that's out here. It's horrific for you. But I don't just to eat tree nuts. I need 15 ingredients on here. This is why I say you got to start taking care of your health. You got to. And then also, I want to know what you guys think is how far is too far. This white girl decided that she wanted to talk about Black people in proms. And I'm like, again, we always on your minds. And so I want you guys to take a look at this because she had a lot to say. And we will be right back. Stay tuned.
Prom season, which means one thing and one thing only, hood prom. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is hood prom and baby mama culture are like this. You can't have one without the other. You can't have hood prom or the baby shower stuff or the gender reveals or anything like that without baby mama culture, because the reason why the dresses are so extravagant in the cars and the show and the presentation is because this is the closest these girls will ever get to being a bride. In the Black community, I'm sorry to say it, actually no I'm not, because it's the truth, especially in lower income households, there's not as much of an emphasis on family anymore. These kids aren't getting married. They're going to be baby mamas and baby daddies, so they're never going to have a wedding. These girls are never going to walk down the aisle. Some of them probably will, but the majority of them will never be a wife. They will never be a bride, so they'll never have a wedding. That's why the dresses remind you of big, beautiful wedding dresses. These kids are substitute.
Oh, Lord. Somebody in the comments said, as long as we ain't married to our cousins. Another person says, not a day goes by, the obsession ceases. And one other person says, how are you hidden from outside and can't even get in? This is the shit we be talking about here. We don't, same with the Latins. We just played the Latins, right? Black, 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 black. We played the Asians, I think last week. Black, 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 black. We played the Middle Easterns a few weeks ago when the whole Palestine thing was going and they were talking about F. Kamala. Black, 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 black. I don't know what's wrong with y'all mentally. Y'all got a mental condition. Y'all might need ADHD medicines or mental medicine. I don't know what you need. what's they call it? A lobotomy, whatever. Leave Black people alone. Y'all are so concerned about us, and we don't be bothered. Be concerned about washing your ass. Be concerned about hygiene. Be concerned about getting that face together. Be concerned about those receding hairlines and all this balding from those white men. Be concerned about guys that look like Stephen Miller. Y'all concerned about the wrong things, baby. Nikki, Trey, what you think?
You go, Trey.
Is she married? Sitting there with her cat?
No, she's not married. She's not married, and she doesn't know her father. That's the gag. She's not married. She doesn't know her father, so she's projecting. Let's be clear about this. I don't have to go on a tirade about her because that's exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
Latino people get quinceañeras. All these other cultures get significant things in their life. Yes. American people get Sweet 16.
Yep.
Black people have never really had that. So to us, it was prom because at one point we weren't allowed to go. So we tend to show up and show out. That is our stepping out because that's also tied to that's the next step before graduation. So those are in the Black community. Those are two very significant moments for us. Other cultures have things that are literally designated for them, but a lot of Black Americans, we don't. So we have to create our own traditions within that, and it is prom. What she's doing, and a lot of people do sometimes do I think they go overboard, but niggas, you know what I'm saying? We gonna take it, we gonna take it to the max. And you get upset because what's bothering you is that these people are and you don't know where they're living. You assume that because we're Black, we're living in the hood. Some of those people are in the suburbs, in houses you can't afford and you never will afford. And there are some that may be in the projects, but you know what? That's their business. Because again, that is the one time other than our 18th birthday or something. But those are definitely significant moments within the Black community. Prom is very big for us. And then because it's the next step right before graduation, which is another big thing for us. Those are the times. So when you see graduation, we don't get all the way dressed up, but we dance. We celebrate that. That's our culture. Nobody says anything when y'all do y'all fucking hillbilly ass proms and y'all have tacky ass dresses. You don't like the fact. What her problem is that Black people have access to that. You don't like the fact that Black people have access to dresses like that when you didn't. Go online and find her picture. They found her picture with her prom dress straight off of the JCPenney rack.
Ew.
straight off the J. Byron's rack. And if you niggas in the comments are old enough for me to know what J. Byron's is, and you was from Florida, you know what I'm talking about. Straight off the fucking sale rack. But you don't like the fact that Black children have access to those elaborate type of gowns when you have to go buy your shit off the rack. You don't like the fact that we can rent an S-Class when you got to go in your fucking F1 beat up ass F-150. You don't like the fact that Black people have access to do the things that you don't have the access to do. Who the fuck are you as a white woman to have any insight on the Black community? And I love how in the comments, Black women showed the fuck up and showed their wedding dresses. They showed their prom dresses. You think that prom for us is the closest we're going to get to a wedding because you'll never have one. You're not married. You're living at your grandmother's, you and your boyfriend, not your husband, not even your fucking fiance, but your boyfriend is living in the basement of your grandmother's house, and you got your motherfucking porcelain pasty ass up here and decided to fucking speak on the Black community. Why don't you go get your eyebrows threaded? Why don't you go work on that motherfucking shadow on your upper fucking lip? Why don't you go get some goddamn extensions and put some volume in that motherfucking hair, okay? Why don't you go get your motherfucking Melly Grant on and go do some shit with yourself and leave Black people the fuck alone? You always looking for a way to put us in your fucking mouth. You don't have no content without us. That's probably the highest viewed video that you have ever had, and you had to use niggas and rage bait to get it because you can't make you can't influence nobody because what the fuck you gonna influence? Poverty? You can't influence nobody. What the fuck you selling? Ugliness? What the fuck you gonna teach me how to do? Be a homely ass bitch? What influence? What are you influencing? You white women have to come on here and use black women, particularly black women, to rage bait, just like you white women have to use black men and fetishize them with BBC to get fucking attention. Hey, black queens, us white queens love you. That's the only way you could get content, because your motherfucking fat nymphomaniac ass can't get no other attention otherwise. You done fucked everybody in your family, so now you gotta move the nigga. You done fucked your whole family circle, so now you got to go outside that bitch. And that's the only way y'all can get attention. Y'all can't never make regular content. Y'all can't make political content. You can't make cultural content because you have no fucking culture. That's why you got to steal everybody else shit bar for fucking bar. Every time you mediocre ass white women want to build a fucking platform, you got to use rage bait to do it, because you got to get all the other races to view your video so that you can get views, because you know people with common sense ain't gonna look at that shit. And black people, stop making videos about it. Yes, we're talking about it because this is a show where we talk about shit, so that makes sense for us. That makes sense for us to discuss this because it's in conversation. But don't go back and forth in that lady comments. Drop the photo of you getting married and leave it the fuck alone, because that's what's killing her. You white women go to sleep with black women on your fucking mind. A black woman could be minding her fucking. Why are you worried about who we met? Why are you worried about who we fucking? You bitches can't even get an abortion, and you worry about what the fuck my pussy doing? Why are you policing the pussy? Why are you policing black women's pussy? Why are you worried about if our fathers are in the home? Bitch, where your daddy at? You can't even find that nigga. Go do 23andMe and find out where the fuck he at. That bitch went to go get some Newports and didn't come the fuck back, and you worried about what the fuck I got going on. Y'all worried, as usual, you white bitches is worried about the wrong fucking shit. Always. You always worry about, go find your fucking daddy. Go find that motherfucker. He left you and didn't come back. That's hurting your fucking feelings. You worried about how the fuck do we get from prom is the closest we gonna get to a wedding? This is what I'm talking about, people. This is why black love is important. Yep. This is why we need to let loose of the white propaganda when it comes to black love, i.e. struggle love. This is why y'all gotta let those white supremacist tactics that y'all allowing to play out in the black community, y'all gotta let that shit go. Because that's why people think outside of the black community and even within the black community that we don't have true black love. That shit you see with white people in the movies is cool, but black people have that too. Black people have black love. I have that with my husband. That shit is real. We have it. It's not in a fucking movie. But it's not struggle love. A man ain't got to whoop your ass to show you that he loves you. A man don't have to make you wait and make you audition to be his wife. Either he gonna make you his wife or he's not. And if he not, move the fuck on. Just like niggas got options, black women got options. Everybody got options. You do not have to. I'm so tired of black men treating black women like shit. Okay, I done put you through enough, so now I can put a ring on it. No, fuck that. You have to earn that black woman. As a black man, you got to earn her just like she got to earn you. Black love exists. Stop acting like we have to take bullshit. We got to take anything you put us through to our ability to persevere through pain is what's going to get us the ring. Fuck that. If you know how to cook, you know how to cook. You ain't got to cook a nigga a meal to show you got to cook. He need to know how to cook. What if you ain't there? He need to learn how to cook, wash his ass, wash his clothes, and run a fucking household just like you. And when you're married, if you do that for him and then he's handling other stuff, that's fine. But we have to get out of this narrative that black love only exists when pain is involved. It shouldn't just take seeing Claire and Heathcliff Huxtable to let you know niggas can love each other. It shouldn't take that. It shouldn't take a series of to show you that, because all we're shown, or not us, because we know better, but the world at large wants to paint the picture that all black women are baby mamas. But we're not going to talk about first of all, Teen Mama on MTV. Name me how many black girls was on that show. I'll wait. Teen Mom. That shit ran for, 17 seasons. Yes. And it might have had one or two black people. So it's all white girls having teen pregnancies. Some moms in the house, some ain't. But y'all not talking about that. Y'all gave that a platform. You platformed that shit. But you talk about black girls having teenage pregnancy, but you platform white girls doing. And it's okay. But if a black girl does it, you literally don't have your dad in your life, and you're gonna say that prom is the closest we're gonna get to a wedding. Bitch, you don't have a ring. I got one. Where the fuck yours at? Where's yours? You living in the basement with your motherfucking grandma. I got an apartment we pay rent for. My shit. You don't even, bitch, you rent a room. I got a whole ass apartment. What the fuck are we doing here? You worried about worry about your pussy management. Worry about your mama's pussy management. Because evidently your mama's pussy management was fucked up because your daddy didn't come to fuck back. Maybe you should have worried about that. Your mama's pH and pussy management was off, so your fucking daddy left. And now black women is the reason for that. Why the fuck you worried about black women with no father in the house? Shouldn't you be worried about white girls with no father in the house? Because you a white girl and didn't have no daddy in the house. So why you ain't worried about that shit? Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Y'all say y'all got black fatigue, yet all you do is eat, sleep, and breathe niggas. You so tired of black people, but you seek us out. Yep. You have to literally go find our content. We're not going to show up on your page. And you know why? Because white content doesn't show up on my page. Unless it's people that I've already followed. If it's people that I've already followed, it shows up on my page.
Right.
And if I don't like something, I don't report it, I block it. And guess what? I don't see it again. If you are tired, there's no fucking way that hood prom would even show up on your fucking algorithm unless you look for it. I guarantee you, if you are on white TikTok, if you on, it ain't nowhere in the world I'm on book talk and I'm gonna see hood prom. Don't work like that. In order for you to be on book talk, you got to be following shit about books. In order for you to be on black TikTok, black talk, you got to follow black shit. So the only way you can be in black people business is if you're searching for black people's business. So don't say you got black fatigue when you're searching us out. Because you have to search us out in order for you to have fucking content. You don't have content unless you search up black content. Because if you went to only white people, y'all wouldn't have shit to steal. You got to go to black people, steal our content, and take it back to white TikTok so you can have, so they, oh my God, look, this is so new. No, bitch, it came from us. And because those white people are not on black TikTok, they're going to think that you fucking created it. It's a man right now. It was a young black boy. I can't think. What was his name? Corey McGlory or something. He did a spoof about the Destination Stackhouse. How the guy was saying, "Oh, it shouldn't fall off the bone," and he had a brick. Right? Video went viral. This white man, and he doesn't have that big of a platform compared to this white man, Jake, somebody with 3 million followers. That man took verbatim, word for word, frame for frame, the exact same skit. And he's getting millions of views. So now all the black people have flooded to his comments saying, give that man credit. Y'all prove every day that you don't have an original thought. You know how to end racism? I could tell you how we can end racism right now. Put a gun to a white person's head and tell them to come up with an original idea. All you motherfuckers would be dead. That's how you end racism. That is how you end racism. Put a gun to a white person's head and say, come up with an original thought. You're dead. You motherfuckers worried about, being the birthday. You motherfuckers are the saxophones. And don't even fucking know it. And some of y'all do know it. Why are you in black business? You can't claim black fatigue and you literally looking this shit up. That's like a motherfucker eating a bunch of food, getting fat, and then you gonna blame the goddamn food. The hood prom to black marriage pipeline. First of all, it don't even exist. Second of all, it ain't your fucking business. Go worry about white bitches that ain't got no daddy. Okay? Since you so worried about women and their self-esteem, how are you, a white woman with no daddy, gonna tell the black community how the fuck we functioning with or without a father? Y'all automatically assume. It pains your fucking soul when you see a black person, especially a black child, and they got both parents. That shit pisses y'all the fuck off, especially when you got one or none. How the fuck you gonna be Orphan Annie out this motherfucker and you worried about what the fuck black people doing? You better go sit your hard knock life looking ass down some fucking well and leave black people the fuck alone. Leave us the fuck alone. Oh, you're not getting married. Show us your motherfucking ring, bitch. Do the single ladies dance. Even Jean Grey tired of your shit.
Should have put her ass in him.
Yes, that was Jean Grey telling that bitch kiss her ass.
Nikki, you are on fire today.
The white people pissing me off. The whites is whiting. Okay, the whites is whiting today. That's all I got.
We kept saying it's that Neanderthal DNA / caveman, cave demon, albino milk monkeys, whatever you want to call the asses. Something's wrong with these people. I kept saying something is seriously wrong with them. It's like
their entire life is a lie.
Yeah, it's hard to be around them. It's like they would create something that doesn't exist, and it would be so negative. And I said, how did you get us jump roping and turn it into, oh, we jumping somebody? You know, they would do stupid shit like that. It's something's wrong with those people, man. I don't know. And take it how you want to be. If you want to say it's racist and whatever, man, I don't care. And I want to show you this clip here. I want you guys to know how far is too far. Now, I don't know what happened between this girl and whoever she was upset with, but something seriously happened. And I want to know if you guys think that if somebody pissed you off, would you do this to their family member? Take a look. We'll be right back.
Come, fuck girl, come, bitch. Both you hoes talk about you need that. I'm here. Come get it. Come get it. Please come get it. Please come and get it. Please come and get it, bitch. Please come and get it, hoe. Come and get it, bitch. Come and get it, hoe. I told you I was on my way to twerk on this motherfucker, bitch. Told you I was on the way. Told you I was on the way, bitch. Told you I was on the way.
It's the splitting on it.
Bitch. Fuck wrong with you, hoe? You don't piss me off. Come get your. Come, fuck.
That video. So she was upset at one of her. There's like rival people, and I guess they pissed her off, so she went to go dance on their mom's grave. How far is too far, you guys?
I think. I mean, if anybody gonna leave me speechless, it would be niggas. I listen. I'm gonna tell y'all. My uncle died, and I wasn't gonna go, but I didn't go because I knew that I wouldn't resist the urge to dance on his grave. Like I literally would have been two-stepping on that bitch. Okay, dancing full blown. Okay, but not to that degree. All I'm thinking about as I'm watching that is the nastiness of the ground and the cement. And I'm just thinking about, like, it's so many ways to be disrespectful like, it is so many ways to be disrespectful and petty. Because I was born with my pettiness activated. I was born this way, okay? There are so many ways to be disrespectful, but I wouldn't have taken that route. Or if I was, I don't know, I would have preferred you took some piss and put it. I don't know, but it was just twerking on a grave. I mean, a bridge too far for me. I would have I'm the type of shit that like I would have called the funeral home and been like, you know, we had an issue, and get the grave dug up or some shit, or like moved, or I would have fucked the headstone up or some shit like that, or like. I would have. It's a lot of other petty shit that I would have done, but twerking on the grave. I mean, you're desecrating the grave. But I would put it like this: I'm not going to do something that's going to embarrass me in the process, because the whole point is to embarrass you, not myself. So I'm not going to do something petty that's going to embarrass me in the process. That's embarrassing. Like at that point, what are we doing? Or at least if you're going to twerk on the grave, have a better outfit on. Make sure the bra support is there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the titties are in order and they're not flipping everywhere. And you know, if you're gonna do it, you know, be a production. Like have an outfit on, do a whole fucking show. Get some, you know, Erica Kirk action in that motherfucker. Like I want to see sparklers and shit. Like if you're gonna do it, do it. But that's just it. Like I'm shaking my ass on the grave. Like, what is that accomplishment? What the fuck you want a bitch to throw some dollars on there or some shit? I don't understand what we were doing there. So yeah, to me, that's a bit much, only because you're embarrassing yourself in the process. Like when the whole point of being petty is to embarrass the person that you're being petty towards, not embarrass yourself in the process. So she has to be Gen Z, because I don't. She has to be Gen Z, because even a millennial would have been like, I don't think so. That's a bit too much. That's definitely Gen Z. Like you could have found, you know what? You could have been like, you could have laid down and took a picture of yourself on the grave, giving the middle finger or some shit. Like you could have been doing anything like that. Like anything. But just twerking on the grave, and then everything you were saying, it was just like, what are we doing? It was so uncouth. I just no, that I can't take when niggas be acting like that. I that shit, no, that was a bit too much for me. I don't know.
When I seen that video, Nikki, I hollered. Yeah, I said I laughed for a good hour straight, because I said, "What are you?" I said, "Who does this?" Like it was so outrageous. I was so shocked. I was like, "Is she really doing that?" She did the whole splits, the twerk, the everything. And you see somebody took a screenshot of it, so you know the ops is going to get her back. So I want to see. Hopefully they post this. I want to see what's going to happen after that. I already know. But I was like, damn, that's some wild stuff. I said, we do a lot. What we're going to do is we are going into our closeout section. And so we're going to start showing some of these closeout videos. And somebody posted this. They said tens of thousands of young Chinese people are becoming homeless because they are blacklisted by social credit system. Once you're blacklisted, the digital wallet WeChat immediately bans you from spending your own digital money and receiving salaries. Take a look at this. I turned that off because, of course, copyrights. But that's how things are going. People keep this AI stuff is starting to scare people, and the problem is, we're having the same thing happen over here with the data centers. The data centers is sucking up the water. Corpus Christi is about to be. I think they're about to have their drought, and they're about to run out of water. And so it's because of a data center that's out there. So I'm just telling you guys, just be careful with this stuff. And then Michael Jackson just made history at the box office. This man been dead 17 years, y'all. And his movie made 100 million so far. And it's still the second day. It came out on Friday. I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can get upset at me all you want. No Beyonce, no Taylor Swift, no Drake, none of them will ever be as big as this guy. Ever. It ain't happening. You can get upset. This man, every time this man do something, I have never seen this man made other grown men cry. That was straight game bangers that just got done unaliving somebody else. You would never get another Michael Jackson. It's just not going to happen. So congratulations to him, even though, of course, the racist white dudes was, we thought that the documentary was going to have the allegations. No, you need to be talking about those allegations with Elvis Presley. Go talk about those. Go talk about those with Woody Allen, who not only adopted that Chinese daughter of his, but now he married her and effing her, and they got a baby together. Go talk about that. Go talk about Trump and the pedophilia ring that's going on. Y'all worried about the wrong things. And also, the FBI didn't find anything on him as well. And then this was the crowd in Brazil. And this is Brazil. I mean, they was in tears. I mean, Michael Jackson, you're never going to get another Michael Jackson. You're not. It's not going to happen. Also, a black man created an app like Amazon that's full of 1,000 black-owned businesses, all on one app. It's called Mira. So we might try to feature that on the next show. I'm going to try to get this saved right here as well. But we will try to feature this. I want to see, if the app is good, because the problem is, I don't want us to create an app and then it turns out to be like fan base. And then I'm going to be upset. And then me and Nikki going to talk about it. And then y'all going to be upset at us. So if it's a good app, if anybody knows it or have used it before, please let us know. Because if we go and we review it and it's trash, we're going to let y'all know. We're not trying to have bad products put out here again. So please let that be aware. Oh, this was that. Oh, and then this girl is so hilarious. I want y'all to go watch some of her content. Pretty much, she tells you how people in LA is mostly like white girls. But take a look. We'll be right back.
Even that.
This is a new build, 2026, ma'am.
Thought you were going to say 2027, but I'll allow it.
By the way, ma'am, we've already answered this question. This is your third time touring houses. As my colleague stated, we just need your proof of income.
Excuse ya. Stop right there. Just no, I'm good for it.
My apologies, ma'am. We can't just take your word. We actually need to verify that...
Verify that I'm not a baroque here? What you need to do is stay out of my pockets, okay?
Okay, ma'am. The selling price is $3 million at this time.
Just a second. Literally. Hey, boo. Guess where I am?
Look, Brittany, I told you I'm not buying you a house. We literally just met.
So what you telling me? Is your job in tech? Is good for nothing?
Ma'am, are you buying the house or not? Brittany, you still now, there? Would you like to see the rentals?
And me and Trey can vouch for that. This is how Hollywood is. This is how LA is. Like, people want to be a part of the lifestyle. They want to showboat. They want to have the latest BMW, the latest Lexus. They got to have the Birkin, the Prada, Chanel, and they don't have it. They're on credit. They're wanting other people to pay for them. Sugar mama, sugar daddies. This is pretty much a lot of LA. So we'll probably talk about this on our next episode, but that runs prevalent. And then they remix Dr. Candace Matthew Owens. So I want you guys to see this. Take a look, and we'll be right back.
Jacket on, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not playing with this belt, because I'm going to put it on my ass.
Hey, baby! She should have been fired on the spot. Terminate! 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 We don't give a damn if you go to Burger King. Fire her today! Fire her today! Fire her today! Fire her today!
I'm not playing with this belt. 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 I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Get hype with it. Get hype with it. Turn it up. Turn it up. Get hype with it. She should have been fired on the spot. Fired on the spot. She should have been fired on the spot. Fired on the spot. She should have been fired on the spot. Fired on the spot. She should have been fired on the spot. On the spot. On the spot.
I'm not playing. 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 Whoop your ass. I'm not playing with this belt. I'm not playing with this belt. I'm not playing with this belt. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with this belt. 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 I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with this belt.
Fired on the spot. Woo! She should have been fired on the spot. Woo! She should have been fired on the spot.
That's my girl.
She should have been fired on the spot.
Oh my
God. That is all we have for today, you guys. We want to thank you guys for tuning in so much. This was a jam-packed show. I think this is probably one of our best episodes, probably definitely in our top 5. Trey, anything upcoming, anything exciting, where can they find you at?
Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Trey Rich Live and also my new page, Trey Rich Music. Make sure you guys download Black Boy Joy and more music to come.
Awesome. And Nikki, where can they find you at? Anything upcoming, anything exciting?
You can find me on Instagram at bitch_happens. Hubby and I have a page called Partners in Petty on Instagram. So in the next couple of weeks, we should have some more content up there soon. I'm working on FTP, and I'm probably going to try and get some new merch up. Remember, everything is 50% off. So we appreciate you.
Thank you, Teacup. We appreciate it. And sorry, I'm sorry having these uploaded before. Trey, this is Trey page. He was just explaining his page. You can find it. And Trey, is it in your link tree that you have your music in here? Your other page or no?
Yeah.
I don't see.
It should be in there, I think.
I don't see it. You might have to update it.
I need to update it. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So he'll have to update that. And this is the current merch we have right now. It's 3 pages long. So just go through, see what you like. Nikki worked very hard on a lot of the merchandise as well, so we do appreciate it. Other than that, we will be back tomorrow at our regular time, which is 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, please like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
so thin, it can never be late. Can't twerk it for my man, cause I got a long back. I age like the crick, keep him mad. Black don't crack, can't stand black women, I just wanna be down. Hate the way you talk, but getting paid off your sound. Crazy ass Karen, my obsession is sick. Certified racist, but I love black dick. Tried to walk away, can't leave you alone. Triggered by niggas, Molly, in the danger zone. Triggered by niggas. 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 Oh, triggered by niggas. Triggered.
I'm Travis Kelce, and I really miss dating black women.
Do you enjoy yelling at strangers and refuse to mind your own fucking business? Introducing MAGA Karen, the limited edition action figure that's just as unsolicited as your opinions. MAGA Karen comes equipped with all the essentials. A Fox News mug, because the best part of waking up is racism in your cup. Next up is a Red Bullshit energy drink, infused with 100% pure indignation and zero nutritional value, just like your diet. And, of course, Trump dump adult diapers, because one thing a Karen is always prepared to do is shit a brick. But the best part, she talks. Just push her buttons, they're very sensitive, and she'll unleash her greatest hits like,
I want to speak to the manager right now, or I'll call the fucking cops. Get the fuck out of my country. I wonder just how racist I can be today. Fuck you, fuck your feelings, and fuck facts.
If you enjoy weaponizing whiteness, religion, and Wi-Fi, MAGA Karen is the best friend you've always wanted, but never had because you're such an insufferable bitch. MAGA Karen, powered by Facebook, fueled by Fox News. Exclusively available at Walmart. Entitled